Right. What happened here tonight is we had an opportunity to present facts and information to the House Appropriations Committee. There was a lot of misinformation I felt that was out there, and the representatives asked very tough questions, but we had our answers written down, we had our information documented, and we're willing to provide them with all of the audits that have been done up to this point for their review. And we've encouraged them, I've personally invited them to read the ones that we have now before they ask for any new ones. So I believe that they saw we're trying to do right by getting out from under the federal court order, and I think they heard some of the examples we gave and some of the strides we've made. We have a long ways to go. We're not even close to the finish line, but I think we're definitely running the race. There's a lot of confusion that comes with the way these desegregation dollars are to be used. They're supposed to be used in alignment with the unitary status plan. Culturally relevant courses are part of that unitary status plan. The challenge is, if any of the desegregation dollars are withheld, we still have the obligation to meet the unitary status plan. That means we have to find other cuts. That means we have to find other vacancies and close them down, or find services that we cut so that we can still meet what the unitary status plan purports us having to meet. It doesn't mean that we'll be able to do it at the same level as we currently are. And so we'd have to take a look at a more scale back level and hope that the court would find it acceptable, which it may or which it may not. That's really not our decision. But that's why it's important that we continue to get support from the legislature for these dollars until we can reach unitary status.
What would be the impact?
Our desegregation dollars are used for what's in the unitary status plan. That's what we're held accountable to. And there have been points in time where we've been told we need to take certain expenditures and shift them out of the desegregation budget and expend those dollars in other areas that tie in the special master and plaintiff and court's position in a more direct level with the unitary status plan, and we've made those adjustments willingly. We haven't fought those adjustments, and we've been very agreeable and compliant with them. Our end goal is to show our good faith to the court so that when we apply for unitary status, it's granted.
These hurdles.
You know, I take everything back to the 5-year strategic plan. If we follow the plan, we move forward and we achieve excellence. If we take our eye off the plan, we don't move forward and we don't achieve excellence. Within our 5-year plan are two very important pieces. And the finance aspect of our strategic plan isn't just about dollars and cents and bonds and overrides. It's about advocacy. It's about telling our story. It's about being honest. It's about putting the facts out there for people to make their own judgments. That's a big piece of what we do. The other part of our strategic plan is about communication. How do we tell our story? How do we message? How do we use social media? How do we let parents know what's going on? I think those two pieces of the strategic plan are what have allowed us to move forward with all of these budget hurdles. If we follow the plan, we come out better on the other side. If we forget the plan, then we lose our way and we find ourselves in trouble. And as long as we're focused on the plan, we'll move forward and we'll be successful. It doesn't mean we'll always get it our way, but it means that we'll be better off than we would otherwise.
Where we are now.
You know, I do agree with Senator Farley's assessment that this isn't your father's TUSD. I think on multiple levels. Number one, our demographics have changed. Number two, we're an open enrollment state. Number three, we want to be fiscally conservative with our dollars, use them right because there's no other option. But we want to be socially progressive with our programs and offer kids experiences that line them up with the best universities out there, the best job options out there to meaningfully contribute into the military and in the workplace. So I feel we're very focused with our 5-year plan, with our community collaboration, with us telling our story and our message and using our dollars in the best interest of our students on being a better, more efficient district that does an amazing job for our community and our kids.